Good evening, everybody. I'm Chief Wojtek with the Katy Police Department. 5:19 this afternoon, we got a call of shots fired at Katy Mills Mall. We actually had officers at the mall on location that responded quickly. Officers arrived. We did find no victims that were shot at the scene. We just know that shots were fired. We did find through some investigative early on that we had two subjects that entered the mall through Bass Pro Shop, entered in the common area and did fire rounds off into the mall. We located spent casings and live casings inside the mall. Parties did leave the mall and are no longer on location. And we had no victims at all that were shot. At this point, we don't know. Early in the investigation, we do not know why. That is unknown right now. We did have a pillar in the mall and a glass window to a store that was hit with one of the bullets. Other than that, that's all we have right now in the investigation.
Does it look like the person was targeted by this?
We don't know if anybody was targeted at all.
And to be clear, you said that there were two shooters?
No, there was two subjects. One was a shooter, but there was two people that were together.
And I know there was some confusion, like Edmund always put it out that someone was shot, but now we're saying...
No, there were no injuries. No one was shot at all. No, we have no injuries at all.
Okay, one shooter.
That is correct. One shooter.
Did y'all find him?
Sorry?
Did you guys find him?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Both subjects left location of the mall.
A girl we interviewed, and I kind of saw the whole thing, said like this was the third time she's been involved in a situation like this at Katy Mills. Is this something you guys are used to? Is this unfamiliar?
No, this is not a common thing. So, not at all. So, not for here. We always have officers on locations. We have a substation here. We have officers on location at all times. So, the shooting here is not common for us.
What kind of chaos did it create, especially 2 days before Christmas?
Of course, it created a lot of chaos, and it's unknown if that was the reason. This was caused to create chaos. At this point, it's too early in the investigation to know. As we review video and try to track down the suspects, we'll be able to determine a little bit more of exactly what happened.
Do you want us to put out a description of the suspects at all?
Right now, the only description we have is just two white or Hispanic males. That's all we know at this time.
Do we have any idea if there was a confrontation or anything leading up to either of these, any surveillance camera that you guys are looking for?
No. Well, what we have viewed so far, we don't see anything of any type of disturbance that occurred.
So it appears they just started shooting at random?
From right now, what we know of right now, it appears that shots were fired randomly. We don't think it was any type of disturbance that we know of right now. It's too early to find out.
Do we know what kind of clothing the suspected shooter was wearing?
No, not right now. We don't have a clothing description.
And we're saying two subjects, so are these two friends? Do you think they were acting together?
We don't know. All we know is they came into the mall together, and they left together. That's all we know. So.
Did they say they're shooting randomly up in the air, or does it feel like they're shooting up in the air?
Well, right now we don't know because we have spent casings and live casings, and then we have a shattered window and a wall in the mall that was hit. So right now it's so early for us trying to review video to find out exactly what happened. That's the facts that we know right now.
Can you tell us what store the window was shot at?
The store was shot at Rack Room Shoes.
And we had some reports that they were wearing masks. Do you know that to be true? Does this look like a robbery in any way?
No. To my knowledge, from what we've seen so far, there were no masks worn by anybody.
Obviously, you guys want to find these guys. You don't want to give us like an age range that you think they might be in.
I can tell you they're young adults. They're not older. So, and if anybody has any information that was at the mall, they could please contact the Katy Police Department and give what information they have, what they saw, any suspects like that. We would definitely appreciate those phone calls.
Chief, is there a perimeter set up? Because I know the mall is closed for the evening, but for tomorrow, considering that these people, there's not a lot of information on them.
No, the mall, both parties left the mall. So the mall was never shut down completely. So we did close off 3 entrances where our crime scene was. Other than that, the rest of the mall was open. So.
Did you say they leave together or separately?
They left together. So.
Do we know what kind of gun?
We do not know what kind of gun. We know it's a handgun. Other than that, that's still determined exactly what kind of handgun it was.
Did they leave in a vehicle?
That's undetermined at this point.
Is the area still
No, the area is open. Inside the mall, those mall entrances are blocked off. The rest of the mall is open, and the surrounding roads are open to everybody. So
So they were outside of the raccoon shoes, both of them?
yes.
Chief, just in light of everything that's happened in the country lately, I know whenever you get a call like this, I'm sure your heart just drops a little bit. But people, when they were leaving, they're like, I don't want to come back. That's it. I'm not coming back. They said they've had enough. They feel like they don't have any confidence in the safety of there. I know you guys have people on scene, but what can you tell them to rebuild their confidence when something like this happens, especially 2 days before Christmas?
All I can say is that we have officers on location at all times. Random things are going to happen. There's no way to control something that's random. I will say that our men and women were on scene. They responded quickly. They were there in less than a minute. We had officers on scene. We had Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office, Harris County Precinct 5 that responded. I want to thank them for their assistance and coming and assisting us with this. So we had a lot of law enforcement here in a very short period of time.
Is that typical for Katy Mills Mall to have law enforcement on scene, or is it because of the holidays there was just an
No, man, we have a substation on location, and we have officers on scene. Plus, during the holidays, of course, we have extra officers on location.
makes a difference?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of charges did those two face?
Well, it's really going to determine exactly the cause of what the shooting was. Whether it was random or whether they were shooting at somebody. So that's going to yet to be determined. That'll be determined during the investigation.
Were there any injuries of like mall patrons because of the chaos?
No, man, we had no report of any injuries at all. Thank you.